Closing the eyes. And bring the hands to the knees. And then just arriving in the present moment. Feeling your sitting bones, those two bottom bones in your pelvis, pressing down into the mat so that you can rise tall on the sides of the waist, the spine, all the way to the top of the head. Rolling the shoulders up one time and then back down. We'll take 3 breaths in through the nose, inhaling. And then exhaling out through the nose. Another inhale through the nose. And exhale. Last one in through the nose. Exhale out through the nose. And we'll try our Nadi Shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing. So taking your hand, the thumb is going to block the right side of the nose, just under that cartilage. The index finger and the middle finger just gently touch the third eye. And then your ring finger and your pinky will be there to block the left side of the nostril. So just bringing your fingers there to the third eye, taking a deep breath in through both nostrils first. Blocking the right nostril, let's exhale out the left. Inhale through the left nostril. Block the left, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Block the right, exhale out through the left. Inhale through the left. Block the left, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. This time when you block the right, just pause. Open the left nostril, exhale out through the left. Inhale through the left. Block the left, pause. Open the right, exhale. One more full breath like this. Inhale through the right. Block the nostril and pause. Exhale out through the left. Inhale through the left. Block the left and pause. Exhale out through the right. Release the hands. Inhale through both nostrils. Exhale through both. One more inhale through both. Exhale through both. Blinking the eyes open. We'll take our arms out in front of us, palms facing each other. Reach the arms up, inhale. On the exhale, press the air down. Hands come down to the ground. You inhale, arms up. Exhale, press the palms downward. Inhale, arms in front and then overhead. Exhale, press the air down. And then this last one, bring the arms up, inhale. On the exhale, the left hand comes to the right knee. The right elbow is going to bend as we twist and look back toward that elbow. Extend the arm straight, palm facing up, spread the fingers. Look to your palm, inhale. Exhale, bring your chin to the left shoulder. Inhale, looking back to the palm. Exhale, looking forward to the left shoulder. Stretch the neck. One more time, looking back. And one more time, looking forward. Take your right arm, bring it up and in front. Bring the elbows together, the sides of the forearms together, the sides of the hands and the pinky fingers pressed together. Keep the elbows away from the ground and kind of pull them forward away from the chest. Stay here, or if you can manage, pressing those elbows together and just separating the hands a little. Exhale, bring the hands back together. We're all going to tilt our forearms to the right side, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, forearms to the left, right ear to right shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, tuck those elbows towards the front ribs. And just round out around the shoulders. Feel the forearms heavy so that the shoulder blades kind of pull apart. Take a deep breath in between those shoulder blades. Exhale. Inhale, bring the arms up and then release the hands, shake it out. Let's switch legs. So the right leg, whichever leg is behind, bring it in front. We'll take our arms up and over our heads. Inhale. Right hand to left knee, left elbow bends as we twist to the left. Extend the arm, palm up, spread the fingers. Take an inhale as you look into the palm. Exhale, bring your chin to your right shoulder. Exhale. Inhale, looking back to the palm. Exhale, look to the shoulder. Inhale, looking back. Exhale, looking to the shoulder. Take your left arm up and bring it to center, elbows again together, forearms together, press the elbows in. Maybe the hands come apart for a breath or two. Bring them back to center. Take an inhale. Exhale, tilt the arms to the right, left ear, left shoulder. Inhale back to center, and then the other side. Inhale back to center. Hug your shoulders this time just to relax the arms. Let the elbows get heavy as you exhale. Tuck them in towards the front ribs. Inhale to the back of the spine between the shoulder blades. Exhale, soften as you round out. And inhale, come back up. Okay, release the arms. Let's stretch out the legs and then point and flex the toes. We'll bring the fingertips behind us, tuck the shoulder blades, and just let the chest come forward. Take a deep breath in, flex the toes towards the belly, maybe look up. And exhale, release that. Let's bring the knees, bend the knees so we can roll onto our backs. This is where you're going to want your strap. Okay, hug the knees in. Make sure your spine's nice and long from side to side. You can roll side to side. Keep your right knee in the chest. Let's extend the left leg straight. Keep the left toes and knee pointing up to the sky. Notice if your right side of your waist is a little shorter than your left because you're really pressing that knee in. Try to lengthen that out and just hinge at the hip. From here, we're going to take our hands behind our thigh and try to straighten the leg out a little. So press the leg into the hands, resist with the hands. See how far you can straighten the leg, doesn't really matter. As long as you feel some strengthening and stretching in the hamstring, that's the muscles behind the leg. Okay, bend that knee and take your strap this time. If you don't have your strap, you can just grab onto your shin or somewhere along the leg. Just a little more relaxing when you have your strap. So strap goes to the ball of the foot. We're going to reach our hands up the strap, but let the shoulder blades and the neck relax down. Keep a flex in the foot. Feel the inner thighs rolling in and down on both legs. And then maybe you can bring that leg a little closer. If you feel any pain around the knee, bend it a little bit so we're not over stretching. One more breath. Take that strap in the right hand, wrap it around. Left hand, palm faces down, add a T on the ground. And then nice and easy, open that leg to the side. Now, if it's too much with the straight leg, you're just going to bend the knee and open that way. If your left side of your body is starting to peel off the ground, bring the right leg up a little higher. Press down on the left side and then open from there. Sometimes it helps to press the left hip down with the left hand. Okay, one or two more breaths. Keep flexing through both feet. On the exhale, bring the belly button to the spine so you're engaging your belly and bring that leg back up to the sky. Bring your strap to the left side, bend the right knee in, and then bring the left knee in. Extend the right leg. I have a little toddler that's on the balcony above me looking down, wondering what the heck's this lady doing? Hi. All right, from here, hands behind your thigh. Press the thigh into the hands and resist. Try to straighten your leg as much as you can. Keep a flex in both feet. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Bend the knee. And then we'll take our strap. Put the strap on your foot. If you don't have that, you're just going to grab your leg wherever it feels comfortable. And straighten the leg. And then notice if the left side of the waist is a lot shorter because that hip is coming up towards the armpit, just lengthen both sides of the waist. Arms are reaching up, but the shoulders are just resting into the sockets. Two more breaths. Grab the strap in your left hand, right arm, palm faces down, come to a T. And then we open that leg, let it fall to the side very gently. I like to use my elbow on the ground to prop myself, so that takes a little bit of the weight of the leg. Right hand can come to the right hip to press it down. Keep pressing through both heels so you keep your legs active as you're stretching. Take a deep breath in. Out through the nose. When you're ready to exhale, belly button comes to the spine, engage the abdominals, bring the leg up. Take the strap out off, bring the knees in, and a little roll from side to side. All right, let's roll onto one side and come to our hands and knees. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And a little stretch here for the whole body. Right leg's gonna reach back, toes and knees pointing down on that leg. Keep the belly engaged so we're not sinking down toward the ground. And then our left hand can come up and off the ground. If you want, you can keep that hand on the ground. Palm faces in. You look forward with the eyes. Press back with the heel and reach forward with the left fingers. One more breath. Exhale, bring it down. Left leg now is going to reach back. Press through the heel, toes and knee pointing to the floor. Lift up a little in the belly and the lower ribs. And then reach the right hand forward, palm facing in, I find is the easiest. Exhale, bring the hand down, bring the knee down. Let's take an inhale, look up, tailbone up, our cow pose. On the exhale, tailbone in, chin in, cat pose. Inhale, looking up, tailbone up. Exhale, pull that belly button toward the spine, chin to the chest. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Sit your sitting bones back by your heels, walk your hands forward. We're gonna walk our hands in our child's pose to our left side. Bring the right hand on top of the left. So stack the right on top of the left. And then let your right armpit soften toward the ground. And let's walk our hands to the other side. Left hand now stacks on top of the right. Exhale, soften the left armpit toward the ground. Walk the hands back to center. Inhale to tabletop. Your choice here, you can stay in your tabletop. Just reach the legs back, tap the toes, or you're gonna tuck your toes under, send the sitting bones up and back for downward facing dog. Okay, just look up at your hands, whether you're tabletop or downward facing dog. Press the thumb knuckle and the index knuckle as well as the fingertips into the ground, just lightly. And then pedal the knees. If you're in your down dog and you're leaning the knees, let the hips and the chest move with you. And then both heels down if you're in down dog. If you're in tabletop, both knees down. Look to the hands. And then we're gonna step our right foot to the top of the mat and our left. If you need to take more than 1 or 2 steps, go ahead and just tiptoe your way up. Fold forward, legs can be bent. Let the head dangle down. From here, feel your feet firmly into the ground, hands on the shins. Inhale, halfway up. So the shoulders come to about hip height. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold forward. One more time, inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold forward. This time we'll roll up nice and slow. Let the arms dangle down, the head and the shoulders are left to come up. Roll the shoulders back. Plant your feet down. Let's take a breath. Bring the hands up and over. Exhale, hands to heart. Close the eyes. Take a moment here. Relax anything that might have tensed up. Maybe your jaw. You might want to do a little massage for your jaw. And then take those arms up again. Inhale. Exhale, diving forward. Hands to blocks or the ground. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, let's sit in our chair. So hands to heart. Weight is in our hips. Sorry, weight's in our heels. Let's take an inhale, bring the arms up by the ears. On your next exhale, hands to heart, straighten the legs, stand up. Let's take the arms up overhead. Grab onto your left wrist. Plant those feet down. Side bend to the right as you let the hips come out to the left side a little. A little bit more weight on the left foot for this one. Inhale, come up. Grab onto your right wrist. Weight is more on the right foot for this one. Side bend. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, arms down. Take your right foot, cross it on top of the left. We're gonna bring our arms up and over again. Grab onto the left wrist, side bend. Press into the left heel, a little lighter on the right foot. Inhale, back up. Hands to the waist, bend both knees, and then fold forward. If you have your blocks, you can have your hands on your blocks here. Okay, 3 different heights. Bend the right knee a little more. Keep the left leg straight and then press down in that heel. You should feel that on the outside of the left leg. Let the head dangle down if you can. If that's too much pressure on your eyes or headache or something, the spine will come parallel to the ground. One more breath here. Even weight on both feet now. Press into them both as you round up and stand up. Uncross the legs, arms up, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Cross the left foot over the right. Pinky toes come as close together as they can. Arms up, grab onto your right wrist. Side bend to the left. Keep a little bit more weight on the right foot. Inhale, come up, hands to waist, bend the knees a little as you fold forward, hands to blocks or the ground. Okay, chest can be parallel to the ground as well. You're gonna press your right foot into the ground more as you let the left knee bend a little more. If you can, let the tension on the back of the neck go and let the top of the head be heavy. Keep your shoulders though away from your ears. Don't let the shoulder blades get heavy down toward the ground. Weight into both feet. Nice and easy. Roll up. I shouldn't always say nice and easy because it's not always easy, is it? Uncross the legs, arms can come up. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay, at the top of the mat, if you're not there already, make sure your blocks are there for if you need them. Hands up, overhead, inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down. Bend the knees, step back with your right foot into our runner's lunge. Fingertips in line with the toes. Notice what your left sitting bone and your left hip is doing. If it's out to the side and up, try to roll it down towards the right heel. Look up with the eyes and with the chest, and then roll up on the toes and press back on the heel. Roll up on the toes, inhale, exhale, press back. And one more time, inhale, roll up, exhale, press back. Right hand to block or ground, left hand to the hip. We're gonna turn our chest to the left knee. If you want, right arm comes up to the sky. Keep your, left hand, I don't know if I said left or right, left hand up to the sky. Keep it in line with that armpit. Looks good. One more breath. Exhale, left hand down. Bring your right knee down, or you can just step back in your plank. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, you can lower with your knees down or plank all the way to the ground. From here, hands stay by the ribs. Pull the shoulders back. Elbows tuck in towards the tailbone. Tops of the feet on the ground. Inhale, just the chest and the eyes off of the ground. Baby cobra. Your hands, you're not pressing down in your hands, they're just there for support. Exhale, lower the chin or the forehead to the ground. Inhale again, peel the chest off. Exhale, lower down. One more time, press down with the tops of the feet, especially the pinky side. Inhale, peel the chest off. Exhale down. Come back to your tabletop. Left foot steps forward. Oh, nope, sorry, right foot steps forward. Left knee comes off of the ground. Now we're in our runner's lunge with the right knee bent, left leg straight, fingertips in line with the toes. Your right hip is pointing up and out to the side. Try to just tuck it in towards that back heel. Roll up on the toes on the inhale, on the back toes. Exhale, press the back heel toward the ground. Inhale, roll up on the toes. Exhale, press the heel back. Inhale one more time. And exhale, press the heel back. Left hand to ground or block, right hand to hip. Turn the chest towards the right knee. You can stay here, or right fingertips reach to the sky. Shoulder blades coming together, inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Exhale, both hands down. You can bring that left knee back or just step back in your plank, your choice. Take one breath in your plank or your knee plank, and then we'll all lower down. Tuck the elbows in to the ground. This time, let's bring the hands back behind us. Keep the tops of the feet down. Peel the chest up. This time, lift the arms up and back. Palms can be up or palms can face the body. Exhale, chin or forehead to the ground. Take a breath. Inhale again. Just the chest and the arms pulling back. Press down with the feet. Exhale, lower down. And one more time, inhale, chest up, arms reaching back, hands reaching back. And then if you want the legs, maybe come off the ground as well. Exhale, lower down. Hands to ribs. Exhale, tabletop. And we can come to a downward facing dog for just a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back to tabletop. Let's bring our right foot forward. Keep the left knee down. If you want, you can make a little cushion by folding your mat over so you have an extra cushion for your knee. Okay, I'm just going to turn sides. Going to bring our hands to our knee. Sit back a little bit in that lunge so we're not all the way forward. The right hand's going to come to the inside of the right knee. The left arm is going to reach up to the side of the ear. And then a little side bend. So press the hand into the knee into the hand. And from here, left arm's going to reach back. And we open the chest and the ribs to the left side. Left arm in line with the left armpit. Tall with the top of the head. Take a couple breaths. Exhale, bring the hands back to the front of the mat. And let's just switch sides from there. Right foot back. Left foot's going to come forward into the lunge. Make a little cushion for your right knee if you need that. Hands are going to come to your knee first. We're going to sit up a little bit in the pose. Left hand to the inside of the left knee. Right arm reaches up to the sky. Little side bend to the left. Press the hand into the knee into the hand, and then breathe into the side ribs. Take your right arm, reach it back, and we open to the right side. Keep pressing the hand into the knee. Right hand facing the right side. You stretch the fingertips back. Exhale, frame that left foot. Let's step the left foot back, lower onto the belly. Okay, wide arm cobra. Fingertips wide, elbows up. The fingertips are out in front of us a little. As we inhale, we press the fingertips down into the ground. Press the tops of the feet into the ground. Exhale, lower down. Keep the hands wide, but bring the fingertips a little closer to the shoulders. Inhale, press into the fingertips. Peel the chest off the ground. Exhale, lower down. One more time, fingertips a little bit closer, but keep them wide. Press down into the fingers, peel the chest off. Tops of the feet down. Let's take a full breath here. At the end of your exhale, come all the way down. Okay, hands by the ribs, back into tabletop exhale. Step your right foot forward. Okay, into your low lunge. If you have your blocks, you're going to use your blocks to walk your hands back as you straighten the right leg. Okay. If you have your hands out wider, it creates a bit more support. You're going to point and flex the toe, point, and flex it back, point, and flex, and point, and flex. Now with the toes point, flex, you're going to turn your toes to 3 o'clock. Okay, and from here, let's take a deep breath in, chest forward. And then if you can, if you want, bow down over that leg. One more breath. On the inhale, come up, turn the toes back up to the sky. And let's switch sides. Okay. Left foot comes up, we're in our low lunge. And then we straighten the leg, walk the hands back. When we walk the hands back, we don't want our bum toward the heel too much. Really, we want that bum still on top of the knee. You can wiggle your leg forward if you need to. Okay, point the toes and then flex and point and flex and point and flex. Keeping the toes flexed, let's turn the foot to 9 o'clock. Doesn't have to go all the way, just in that direction. Take a deep breath in, chest forward, and then exhale, bowing down. Inhale, come up, toes point to 12 o'clock again. Walk the hands forward into the low lunge. And then let's step that foot back and lower to the ground. A regular cobra this time, hands by the ribs. We're going to tuck those elbows and pull them back towards the tailbone. Shoulder blades slide down the back towards the waist. As we press the whole hand down, we lift the chest up. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale again, press that whole hand down, elbows tucking in. Exhale, lower down. One more time, inhale. Let's hold it a little longer here. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, lower all the way down. Tuck the toes in, tabletop or downward facing dog, your choice. One or two breaths. If you're in down dog, bend the knees, look forward, walk or step your feet to the top of the mat. Exhale. Inhale halfway. Exhale, let's sit in our chair with the hands at our heart. Inhale, bring the arms by the ears. Exhale, hands to heart, straighten the legs, stand up. Let's inhale the arms up. Ooh, there's a beautiful rainbow behind me. Exhale, let's bring the hands to the heart, step back with the right foot for a warrior two. Left knee is bent. The heels are in line. The toes make an L shape. And the arms extend over the legs. Left hip, what's your left hip doing? Roll the sitting bone towards the right heel. Straighten the left leg. Reverse your arms. So left arm reaches up, right arm reaches down. The right leg, and you either look down to the right foot or up to the left hand, your choice. Exhale, bend the left knee again. Left elbow comes to that left knee. Turn your chest to the right. Bring your right arm up and over. For a little more stretch on the right side of the body, we're going to take those fingertips, reach them to the left ear, and then let the head get heavy in the hand. Take a deep breath in the right ribs. Exhale. One more. Make sure you're pressing your left elbow in your knee so you keep your ear away from your shoulder. Exhale, let's come into our runner's lunge. Both hands to the front of the mat. Come onto the right toes. Take an inhale as you look forward. Exhale, step it forward to our forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, sit in our chair, hands to heart. Inhale, bring the arms by the ears. Exhale, stand up, hands to heart. Okay, from here, we are going to balance on our right foot. Bring the hands up and over. Bring your weight to your right foot a little more. Grab your right wrist, side bend. More weight onto the right foot, and then maybe that left foot will float off the ground and to the side. We're making a rainbow for the rainbow behind me. Exhale, hands down. All right, let's take a breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay, bring the hands up and over, reach up, look up. On the exhale, hands to heart. Let's step our left foot back for warrior two. Heels are in line, toes make an L shape. Right knee is bent, arms extend over the legs. Look towards the right fingertips. What's your right hip doing? Pointing back behind you. Tuck it under toward the left heel. Straighten the right leg. Reverse your arms. Right hand reaches up. Left arm slides down the left leg. Look up or down. Exhale, bend the right knee. Right elbow comes to the right knee. Turn your chest to the left. Right palm is up. Left arm reaches up and over. Little extra stretch to the left side. Reach the left fingertips to the right ear. And then let the head get heavy. But without letting the space between your neck and your shoulder get short. So keep pressing in the right elbow and just let the head get heavy from there. Breathe into the left side ribs. One more breath. Exhale, come into the runner's lunge. Fingertips by the toes. Come onto the toes of the left foot. Look forward, chest forward. And on the exhale, step to your forward bend at the top of the mat. Let the head dangle down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, sit in your chair. Inhale, arms by the ears. And exhale, stand up. hands to heart. Let's balance now on the left foot. Hands come up and over. Grab onto your left wrist. Send the left hips to the side. And as you get a little heavier and heavier on the left foot, your right foot is going to lift up off the ground. Feeling like a rainbow. Exhale. I don't know if rainbows have to work that hard. Hands to heart. Take a deep breath, close the eyes. Exhale out through the mouth. Okay, making our way to the ground. Let's inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the ground, bend the knees, and step back into your tabletop. Okay, from here, let's bring our right knee forward, just behind the right hand, and then swing the right foot to the front of the mat, or as close as you can. We're coming into our pigeon pose. So we wiggle our left leg back. Block can come under the right bum cheek. Okay, if this is really tender on your knee, this is where you're gonna do your deer pose. Same thing, left shin bone is parallel with the top of the mat, and then the left thigh is also parallel. So you're making a pinwheel shape with your legs. Fingertips on the side, chest forward. Take a breath. And then we'll walk our hands forward. Hands can come to the blocks. Elbows can come to blocks. Some of you might be able to walk your hands all the way forward and just let your forehead rest on the block or the ground, your choice. Okay, so be mindful of that knee. The yoga really doesn't lie in how well you can do the pose. The yoga lies in how well you react to your pose, or how well you react maybe to the challenge of your pose. And if it's not challenging, how do you react to the pose? So the yoga is not in the doing, it's in the reacting. How kind can you be to yourself? How compassionate can you be to yourself? One more breath here. Hands to the ground and walk it up. Okay, switch sides. So we come to our tabletop again. Take your time. And then left knee comes forward. We walk the right leg back. Or we come into our deer pose with both knees bent at a 90-degree angle. Wherever you are, your fingertips come to the ground, arms straight. We turn our chest forward and look forward. Take a breath in this little bit of a back bend. And then we fold forward over that front thigh. Elbows to block, elbows to ground, hands reaching forward, forehead to block, all sorts of options. Every day is going to be different. One day you'll be able to come all the way to the ground. Other days, your body just doesn't want to cooperate and you have to listen to it, because what else are you going to do? Hurt it? Not a good option. Not a kind option. Breathe from the lower back, from the tailbone, all the way up the spine on the inhale. As you exhale, feel the space between your shoulder blades widen and soften toward the ground. One more breath. Hands slide under the shoulders, and we pick ourselves up. Press into the hands, tabletop again. From here, let's lower to our belly. Place the forearms down, Sphynx pose. Palms are going to come down. Roll the pinky toe sides of the feet toward the ground. And then as you pull your chest forward, lengthen from the belly button to the chin. Lengthen from the shoulders to the ears. You can stay here. If you want to feel a little bit more of a back bend, you can bend your knees, point or flex your toes, your choice. Keep reaching the chest forward, keep pressing the elbows down. Also feel that length from the tailbone to the top of the head. One more breath. Exhale, feet down. Exhale, chest down. Take a moment here, make a pillow for your forehead. Take a breath. Hands by the ribs, press up to tabletop, and then we'll make our way onto our box. Scoot your bum to the top of the mat, hands behind the thighs, roll down. Let's bring the knees in. Set the feet down with the bent knees. The knees are pointing up to the sky. If your knees normally hurt you in your bridge pose, you can bring those feet wide. Don't let the legs fall out to the side. Keep them kind of tucking in. And then let's hold onto the sides of the mat with our hands. So grab onto the sides of the mat, tuck the shoulder blades under. On the inhale, let's roll the spine off and pull the hips up towards the sky. On the exhale, roll back down, nice and slow. If you like your feet in a little closer, you can put your feet in just same distance as your sitting bones. Inhale, peel the pelvis, the low back, the back ribs off the ground. Exhale, back ribs, low back, and pelvis comes down. Couple more times, roll up. On the inhale, and roll down on the exhale. Roll up on the inhale. And roll down. This time, if you want to hold that bridge pose, reach the fingertips towards the heels, palm down. Peel the spine off the ground. Tuck the shoulder blades under. And then maybe clasp the fingers together. And we press down with the sides of our hands and our forearms. Make some space for your throat by pressing gently with the back of your head. Keep the inner thighs rolling in and down. Take one more breath. Release the clasp if you're clasping. Untuck the shoulder blades. Nice and slow, roll down. Low back ribs, low back, and then spine. Okay, hug those knees in. Roll side to side. If we have time for maybe 1 or 2 more poses, let's stretch those feet up to the sky, straighten the legs. Support your thighs by putting your hands on the outside of them. Flex the feet, open the legs in a V shape. Just for a breath. And then exhale, cross the right over the left. And as much as you can, squeeze the knees and the thighs together. Let the feet come out to opposite sides. Maybe hold on to your shins. If you can't quite reach the shins with keeping your shoulders down, you're gonna just bring your hands to the back of the thighs or your knees, and you hinge at the hips here. Some of you might be able to grab onto your feet, the outside of the feet. And at every breath you take, try to ease up on the outer hips. Okay, uncross the legs, reach them up to the sky, hold the outer thighs, inhale, open the legs in a V. And then exhale, bring them together, left over right this time. Knees and thighs as close as you can get them. Squeeze inward. Shins come parallel to the ground or as close as you can get them. And we hug the knees in. So if your tailbone rolls all the way up off the ground, or if your low back is starting to roll off the ground, just try to soften that so your tailbone falls towards the ground. One more breath. Okay, release that, reach the feet up to the sky, shake it out a little. Point and flex the feet. Take circles with your feet in one direction and then in the other. Set the feet down on the ground. Bring them wide on your mat and just a little side to side twist. Windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Hold it to the right. Take 2 breaths. Swing them over to the left. And then take 2 breaths. All right, back to center. Maybe bring those knees in one more time to readjust the spine. So you're long from the tailbone to the top of the head. Getting ready for Shavasana. So if you need pillows for your head, your low back, or your knees, if you want a blanket, grab a blanket. You can come flat with your feet in a downward V, pinky toes falling to the side. Or if your low back is hurting, soles of the feet wide on the mat, let your knees buckle in. And if you do have to leave before the end of our Shavasana, thanks for joining the class. Take just a minute or 2 before you keep going with the rest of your day. If you are in your Shavasana, roll your head from side to side. Wiggle your feet away from your hips. Wiggle your hands away from your shoulders. Maybe tuck the shoulder blades under and broaden the collarbones. Take a deep breath in through both nostrils. Exhale out through the mouth. One more. Exhale out through the mouth. Let your whole body sink into the ground. You do not need to use any muscles here. Let everything go. Listen to the breath. I'm going to stay here for about 4 minutes, and then I'll call you out of the Shavasana. you start to come out of your Shavasana, open your nostrils, open the lungs, take a deep breath in. Let it out through the mouth. Roll your head from side to side. Open, close the hands. Make some movements with your feet. And when you're ready, either bring your arms overhead, stretch your legs. Maybe you want to hug your knees in one more time. Your choice. And then roll onto one side, coming to a comfortable seat once again. Rooting down with the sitting bones. Feeling tall, the sides of the waist, the ribs, back of the neck, top of the head. Let's take 3 breaths to end the class. Palms out to the side. Inhale as you bring some energy in for the body. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale again, energy for the mind. Exhale, bring that energy to the heart. And last one, inhale, energy for your spirit and your soul. Exhale, bring that to the heart. Bowing down, taking time to reflect upon the practice. Taking time to reflect on the state of your body, the state of your mind, the state of your spirit. I encourage everyone to pause during the day before reacting to whatever is happening. Just as we do in our yoga practice, we take our time to get in our poses, to take the breaths in the poses and to reflect upon the poses. We can do that in our everyday. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.